Hi there, and welcome to Let's Stress Less. If you're a woman who's feeling overwhelmed with life because your stress is out of control, you're pretty sure your stress could be affecting your health, and you want to get a handle on that before it gets worse, stick around. I've got you covered. I'm Chantal. I'm a registered nurse and your lifestyle design coach for stress mastery. And I can show you how to unwrap the gift of stress so you can go from barely surviving to fabulous and thriving. Do you know the language of your body? Do you even realize your body speaks to you? It does. And today we're going to talk about how you can learn to recognize your particular body's language so you can protect your health and reduce your stress load quickly. So stick around. Your body speaks to you all day, every day, and communicating with your body is the most intimate conversation you will ever have. Learning to understand and then quickly responding to what your body is trying to communicate to you is key for protecting your health and reducing your stress load. How does your body communicate? Well, it communicates through SOS signals or signs of stress. It's a cry for help, and it usually starts as a whisper, only getting louder when you ignore it. If you respond quickly, your body settles back down and willingly and lovingly assists you with all the things you do in a day. Providing strength, endurance, problem solving, and connection with others are only a few of the miraculous tasks and functions your body, mind, and spirit perform for you throughout each day. These aspects of you work like a smooth running machine, allowing you to carry on with all the needful and desired tasks that keep you healthy, happy, and functioning at a full capacity. We live in difficult times right now where we're constantly stressed over our health, our safety, work, finances, the economy, world events. The list is endless. In fact, there's really no area of life that isn't being affected and even threatened in some way. And this constant barrage of stress triggers causes your body to release stress hormones, which put you at risk of stress-induced chronic diseases, pains, aches, and poor mental health. Being aware of your body and the signals it sends helps you ward off diseases and break that cycle of stress that is so destructive. When faced with stress, no matter what its cause, you will experience changes in your body, and to understand how to manage those changes, you need to improve your internal communication with your body. And your body is miraculously designed to help you know how to take care of it. What feels good, what feels bad, what it needs less of, what it needs more of, when it needs a break, when it's ready to go. And not only does your body communicate with you, your mind and spirit are also keeping you updated on an ongoing basis throughout the day. They are all three giving you up-to-the-minute and accurate feedback that is designed to warn, guide, and protect you. And when you learn to respond, this process will lead you to health, happiness, success in your endeavors, and joy in your relationships. In fact, the better you listen and respond, the better your life will be in every possible way. The problem is, so many of us don't listen when our body tries to alert us to a need. We block out the whispers until they become louder and louder. Sometimes even then we try to ignore the cries of our body, mind, and spirit. Ultimately, if you don't learn to listen to your body, there will come a day when your body simply says, no, I can't take any more, I can't push any harder or run any further. When that day arrives, you will be inundated with health problems, mental and physical, that could have easily and quickly been avoided or resolved. The secret to managing and ultimately mastering stress and protecting and maintaining your precious health is to learn the language of your body and then listen and respond quickly when it speaks to you. So how do you learn the language of your body? Well, the first step is to pay attention so you can learn to recognize your body's SOS signals or signs of stress. As you learn to pay attention to the signs, you'll begin to recognize when your body is sending you a message. That could come in the form of anxiety in the pit of your stomach, skin breakouts, difficulty sleeping, pain, unhealthy cravings, fear, anger, frustration. The signs can also be in the form of thoughts, feelings, or physical sensations. Think body, mind, and spirit. Just noting what you're feeling is helpful, but the best way to get a clear picture of how your body speaks to you is to actually tap into how you feel, what you're thinking or doing, and then write down your signs of stress. The more you acknowledge them, the easier it will become to recognize them. The second step is to become familiar with your stress triggers. Triggers are the people, circumstances, thoughts, or events that set off the stress response and cause the SOS signals to occur. Make a mental list of your most recent feelings of being stressed out. Then ask yourself, where were you? Who were you with? And what were the circumstances surrounding the situation? You'll probably start to notice some patterns. And pay attention to the not so obvious triggers. Maybe you always feel anxious when people use certain phrases. A trigger phrase for me is, oh, by the way. Other common phrase triggers are, can I see you in my office? Or someone asking why, especially when they do this repeatedly. And when someone questions your judgment by asking, what were you thinking? Body language can be a trigger. Expressions, sounds, and even locations can all be subconscious triggers. Again, write them down. The third step is to note how you respond to those triggers. Did you clam up, start shouting, stomp away, slam a door, eat something unhealthy? Did you have a drink, go smoke, spend money? Do you blame and criticize yourself, feel anger, hopelessness, or helplessness? Or did you take a bath, move away and take a deep breath? Do a quick workout or go read a book, write in a journal, step out into nature, or talk to a friend. Think about whether your responses are internal expressions or external expressions of stress. Internal expressions would be thoughts and feelings. External expressions would be your actions. We do both, and often these are linked. We act based on what we're feeling or thinking, and we think and feel based on what we're doing or how we've acted. Seeing the connection is helpful when learning to respond in a healthier way. How do you cope with stress? You know the drill. Write it down. As you learn to understand and recognize the language of your body, mind, and spirit, you'll start to see patterns and consistencies. You'll be able to avoid some triggers altogether because you recognize them or can anticipate them. And you'll be able to prepare yourself for known stress triggers that can be avoided. This will decrease your overall stress load and thereby protect your health from further damage. One problem you may run into is we're so used to the way we feel, sometimes it's hard to recognize our body's SOS signals. We tend to justify or downplay the symptoms and tell ourselves this is normal, but it isn't. So I've created a signs and symptoms of stress checklist to help you know what to look for so you can become familiar with how your body speaks to you. The link is in the description. Check it out. It may have some things you haven't even considered. And I've also included a stress coping skills assessment so you can evaluate how you currently cope with stress. The link for this is also in the description. Look for patterns in how you respond to the stress triggers you encounter all day, every day. Maybe you can swap out some old negative ways of handling stressful situations for some healthier new ways. So now that you're beginning to understand your body's intimate language, how does your body speak to you?
If you like what you're learning, hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you can be notified when my next video comes out. And tell your friends, after all, stress is contagious and they have it too. My goal is to help you learn to unwrap the gift that stress can be while never losing sight of the reality that unchecked, stress can wreak havoc on your brain, your body, and your behavior. I want you to be empowered to take control of your stress now and course correct to fix some things before your health is at risk for devastating consequences. And I want to help you reframe your relationship with stress so you can fall in love with your new best friend. Join me each week right here for more tips, tools, and valuable insights as you learn how to recognize and unwrap the gift of stress so you can take control of your life, your health, and your happiness as you go from barely surviving to fabulous and thriving. And if you'd like more videos like this, make sure to watch the video on your screen. I think you'll like it. And always check the description box for links to more free tips and tools to help you master your stress. See you next time.